You don't use any controllers, no remotes, there are no buttons to push, you don't wear any sensors on your clothing. Your body movements control the character in the game.
So let's just start right out with what is all the excitement about surrounding Kinect?
It's a piece of equipment that is usually very, very expensive, and it allows you to do things which you could only do with this really high-tech, expensive equipment, but now we can all get one, and that's what's so exciting about it, the fact that it's so accessible.
So what have you been able to do with Kinect?
Well, so far I haven't had enough time to play with it as much as I'd like, but I've managed to prototype basically tracking a hand in 3D. So I can draw in 3D, and eventually I'll be able to conduct music virtually in 3D, paint in 3D.
People are able to share, this is how you do it, this is the code I used. Is that how you were able to do it as well?
I was one of the people involved in making it work for a Mac.
We're just going to show you a little prototype of something we've been working on with the Microsoft Kinect. It's sort of like an interactive live puppeteering tool that tracks the silhouette of your arm.
I spent 2 days basically doing the boring stuff, getting things talking to each other, and then a day afterwards I was like, oh man, I've got to do something creative with this, because otherwise it's what's the point?
So when you open your hand, it sees the points of your hand and opens his mouth and he screeches.
I saw your video. Kind of walk us through what you actually were showcasing there.
If you think about a regular camera, what it does is you have a three-dimensional scene and the camera takes a two-dimensional picture of that. So in a way it projects this three-dimensional scene down to a flat two-dimensional picture. So with a depth camera like we have in the Kinect, instead of taking a picture of something, you create a three-dimensional model of it. And then with that model you can do whatever you want, whatever you can do with models, meaning you can move it around, you can zoom in or out. If you look at me from the other side, there's no back to my head because, well, the camera can't see that.
We could see the right side of your head, but then, like, you didn't have the back of your head was missing and the left side, and that's just because of the camera perspective?
That's exactly right. So what you are seeing there are basically the things you normally don't see in a picture because the camera doesn't see them, which is, you know, the space behind things. And normally you don't notice that because we can only ever watch those regular pictures from the point of view of the camera. So what the camera didn't see originally, the viewer of the picture also wouldn't see, so you would never notice this kind of thing.
What are your thoughts as far as what this means, the ramifications of the interconnectivity of the world, that everybody's able to use this right away or all kind of share this common knowledge?
Well, that's the most important part of this, is that it's a global community of people who are sharing not just their ideas, but their solutions to these ideas in the hope that it will help other people develop their own ideas. What they do inspires me, so it benefits me directly. And that's what's so exciting. And that's really the big, where the big buzz is coming from.